Have you Larry, runway 18 left, you just pick up. I have Larry 2474, you can send it when it left, out of voice. 1 is left, we'll go find up the morning market 2474. Hey, 2438, big park. 2438, taxi Alpha, hold Charles, 1A, right? 2474, and out the B Park, may 1A, let's just take up another way on the roll. On up to B Park, 1A, that's clear for the go, at the 2474. District 5630, Echo Alpha, hold turn, 1A left. Alpha, hold short, running left. United 3926, Center Score, have a good night. Have a good night, after this way. That was 62, it was 6222, because Center 1A right, on the lane 17024. Let's land 1A right, no. Airplane 7274, because Center 1A left, on a blade. Runway 1A left, 9 up and away, I'm like 7274. Cross, may 1 left, and contact ground 25. That's 1 left, ground on the other side, bridge. May 2264 cross, may 1 left over the bridge, contact ground 0.65, went downhill. 2264 cross, 1 left on Alpha, over the ground, have a good one. May 2474, contact source, have a good one. Call the bus, 14474. Eagle 50 heavy, because Tower 1 is direct to land on 13024. Envoy 3403, Golf 8, hold short on 1 left. Golf 8, hold short on 1 left, Airplane 7274.
Yes, it's Star Wars Day here. May the 4th be with you. And we will be celebrating all night long here at DFW International Airport. We're live on what I would say is an extremely windy evening. Hello. Hello to you. And live long and prosper. Now, I know that's not Star Trek, but uh-oh. You know what I'm seeing for the first time since we've been back at DFW Airport. I'm going to show you in a minute. This could bode very unwell for us tonight. Especially on a night that's so windy. Let's take a look. Sprinklers have been activated just to the west of us. Now, our experience with these sprinklers is that they go off in banks, and usually the bank coming towards us is next to be activated. Now, is this how this is going to work? I don't know. But I'm officially concerned right now. So, if we have to cut things off, we'll have to cut things off. I don't have my mobile unit here, my cart to pull things away. So, all right. Well, we'll do what we can. Hello there, Rudy, LA Plane Spotter. Tip of the cap to you. And all of a sudden, nothing is happening here. Oh wait, there's a plane landing. Let's see what we can do here. At least give you some aviation action in case we have to depart unexpectedly. Be sure to follow Rudy on all the socials. He's always got some interesting photographs and video to share. There you see that smaller plane there is Turkish. It's going back to Istanbul. Well, actually, I'm not sure if it's going to Istanbul or if it's going to the gate to collect passengers. Let's see if I can divine that. Oh no, that just came in from Istanbul. I should know better than that. So that's a 7879 Dreamliner Turkish Airlines. Just touched down, well, touched down 14 minutes ago over on the east side of the airfield, flight 191. And then that other aircraft with the big red tail is, of course, the Qantas A380, which is set to go back to Sydney later this evening. And if the sprinklers will allow, we will show that to you at some point later this evening. It's going to be a mad scramble if the sprinklers, because of the wind tonight, which is upwards of 15 miles an hour and gusting. It'll blow right towards us. So no matter how far we get across the way, we'll probably get a dose. We welcome Bry Guy, Tri-Jet member now for 2 years. Thank you, Bry Guy. Here's Ascending Dragon 1. He has been in the hospital, but he is now back at Casa Bueno del Silveron. Thanks, y'all, for your continued support, prayers, and good positive wishes. It has meant a lot to both Anna and him over the last few very weeks. Well, we hope things are going well for you, and keep us posted on your situation. 757 Chip. DFW deploys its Walt repellent system. Yeah. Well, maybe it's just, perhaps, it's just the side sprinklers, and they're not going to activate them over where we are. We'll see. We've got American 1834 coming in from Austin. It's a 737 8. Squeeze in some airplanes before we have to pull up stakes here. We are coming to you live from the DFW Founders Plaza official viewing area here at DFW Airport. It's free. There's most of the time plenty of parking. I bet parking will be at a premium when British Airways returns its A380. I think, is it later this month? Or is it next month? I can't remember. Luke Molds is checking in from Bramberton Sheep Station in Masterton, New Zealand. Hello to you around the world. Anna the Dispatcher, one of our mods, and the husband of Ascending Dragon 1. I'm sorry, the wife of Ascending Dragon 1. Hope everyone's having a great night. I hope you are too, Anna. Chris Cruz, 777-300ER, is on board Korean Air Flight 32 to Korea. 7 hours left in that flight. And you know, I didn't even know that Korean Air had installed live internet on their planes. They didn't, certainly last time I was on a Korean Air flight. So that's good. American 584 from Tucson is an Airbus A321. It is zeroing in on runway 18 right for a landing. Well, check out Shrubbery Cam, and there it is. Been spending a lot of time at Dallas Love Field recently because, as many of you know, they have a new viewing area, the aircraft observation area at Dallas Love Field. It's a very nice facility. Doesn't have quite the parking that this place does, but I haven't found it to be a problem yet in my various visits over there. Look, the Game Boy says it's windy in LA as well.
X584, you got the time speed? Yeah.
4K Aircraft Live says towel over the sprinkler head should sort it. Well, the problem is there are multiple sprinklers. It's not just one, it's many. And they all go off in arrays. So we'll see what happens after this round. April Wonder Woman channel member says, hi Walton Mods, hello to you. Current weather alert Game Boy tells us 79 degrees at DFW, feels like 81. Actually feels like about, feels like 72 with the wind. Dew point 61, 20 miles an hour wind from south, 20 miles an hour. Yeah, just before the broadcast, my iPad, which I used to play our music, I had it on this stand, which is weighed down by like a 5-pound weight, but the force of the wind picked up the iPad itself and blew it down on the ground. Now, fortunately, we're just over grass here, so it didn't do any damage. To get used to the rhythm of DFW again after Love Field can be it can get busy at times and then it gets really unbusy. Do I see a Speedbird? I believe I do. Flight 192 is headed to London Heathrow. That is a 787-10. And this is the interim aircraft that British Airways is using ahead of the return of its A380 Super Jumbo. Now, most of the time this plane will head over to the east side for takeoff, so we'll see what happens with that. We've got a United aircraft over yonder. That's flight 1483. It is bound for Denver, Colorado, an Airbus A320. And despite its youthful appearance, it comes to us from the year
1996.
So it's a 20th century plane, 29 years old, be 30 years old come July. Fighting the wind here tonight.
2379, you just had 1 through right, come lane with 16025.
Those sprinklers are still going off. There's Eva Air. The green tail there. That arrived 7 minutes ago from Taipei over on the east side of the... Oh no, it came in on runway 13 right out of our sight to the just to the west of us here.
2719, Gulf 8 cross, anyone left, contact ground 25. Gulf 8 cross, one left ground, American 2719. United 14.
Trisha K. Bauer says the grass and wildflowers do look really pretty. Well, we've had some rain here in recent days, which have promoted the growth of things that grow, and I can attest to that because I spent much of Sunday, well, not too much of Sunday, but certainly a part of Sunday doing some mowing of overgrown grass. Jeffy D.H. saying hello to Bev A. and also letting us know that it's your birthday. Well, we say happy birthday to you, Jeffy D.H., and anybody else who's got a birthday today, tomorrow, this week, this month. Super happy birthday from Runway DFW. We didn't play our jingle.
Happy birthday to you.
Okay. Now, we usually play that first, but let's see if we can zero in on that Eva Air headed to the gate. If we can endure, we will see that go off late tonight. So let's see here what's going on. Oh, we've got a 767 coming in. This is UPS arriving from El Paso, Texas. Flight 9746. So I imagine some of you might have questions as to whether there's any leftover Spirit aircraft here at DFW, and I don't have the answer to that. The terminal where Spirit operated out of, Terminal E, is over on the east side of the airport, so it's out of our sight. So if any were parked, they'd probably be over there. There you see the mighty A380 Flying Roo is now on its way to Terminal D to accept passengers for its flight out later tonight.
Tower, good evening. The Romeo 18 ready to land. Hold short of taxiway Bravo for crossing traffic. Wind 180, about 18 gust 23. Right, clear to land, and we'll hold short of Bravo on board 4145. 2597 Tower, RNF Valari, the Romeo 18 left clear for takeoff.
So Dale Helton says there are 7 Spirit planes on the southeast cargo area. So I guess there's always a chance that we can see one or more being ferried, because I don't believe this is their final destination. And we've speculated on previous broadcasts, well, when we were with you on Saturday from Love Field. I don't believe any of Spirit's planes are owned by them, so they're all going back to the lessors who were who had brokered those planes to Spirit, and ordinarily I would say, boy, those planes will get snapped up right away. But given the current environment with the fuel prices what they are, maybe not so much, at least not right away. But deep-pocketed airlines could perhaps invest in some planes that they know they're going to need. Maybe just leave them parked, but they'll have to be repainted.
Bravo for crossing traffic, wind 180 at 16, gust 23. Envoy 4155, hold short of runway 18 left to Whiskey Lima.
I think we've got a Airbus A319 headed out here.
American 2597, contact the Barstow. American 2597.
Well, let's see. The sprinkler's still going off to the west of us. There's that 767, which we saw landing from El Paso, Texas, just a few minutes ago. Pulling into the UPS hub.
Envoy 4155, Whiskey Lima Cross, from L18 left in contact right on 25. Whiskey Lima Cross, 1 left, ground on the other side of 41.
Weather Bob says, I read where the FedEx MD-11s will start flying any day, the ones that are ready. Yeah, it should be sometime this month. What we hear. So we can get a shot of this. Parallel landings over on the east side. Get the last vestiges of those. There are 3 north-south runways over there on the east side, and 2 of them are generally dedicated to incoming flights. We've only got 2 north-south runways here on the west side, and 1 for landings and 1 for takeoffs. Sarah, the real deal, saying hello to Chip. Hello, Sarah.
Cross from L18 left, exhaust station, contact ground on point 85.
Sydney at 34 left. Hello there, Walt, and everyone. Hello there to you. Chip says, I'm sure the Spirit-owned planes will be sold off to cover their debts. They may be tied up in court. As you know, the only winners in this will be the lawyers. There's United 2330. It's a MAX 8. It will be going to SFO, San Francisco. We've got an E-Jet on final. American Eagle 3438 from Amarillo, Texas. On Runway DFW. As I keep my weary eye trained on the sprinkler system here at DFW Airport. Why today?
UPS 7875, traffic on a 3-mile final now, Silver Cross, Romeo 18 right, and then taxi to your ramp.
So let's take another look at yon sprinklers.
United 2330, Romeo 18 left on a boy.
1 at left, line of boy, United 2330.
You can see how the wind is blowing the spray. Those nozzles are pointed towards the south, but the wind is blowing them back towards the north, where I would be, were I to be over there. Matthew Breckshot says, "Hey Walt, I can't wait to go to Orlando in a couple of weeks." That sounds like a fun trip. Here we go with this United MAX 8. Is it MAX 8? MAX 8, yes. Going to SFO on Runway DFW. Entering your picture momentarily. Yes, I saw somebody in the chat reference the incident at Newark in which a United plane came in a little bit too low, grazed a truck on the New Jersey Turnpike, which runs adjacent to the airport, knocked over or came into contact with a light fixture. Fortunately, nobody on the plane was hurt. The plane suffered minimal damage, and the truck that was hit, the driver was not seriously injured. But I guess some questions will be asked. Here is the Queen of the Skies, ladies and gentlemen. It's flight 751. It's going to Louisville. It is a 7478. It is an 8-year-old aircraft.
American 2298, Romeo 18 left on a boy. Stand by, we're still waiting on our numbers here for 2290. American 2298, Roger, hold throw to Romeo 18 left, limit him. Hold throw left, make 2290.
I'm pretty sure I couldn't do that job. The tug operator of a gigantic aircraft, or even a smaller aircraft.
American 2298, thanks. Romeo 18 left, line up the way, traffic across. Line away, 18 left, maybe 2290. American 33.
Hello, Captain.
Hold the position to the Alpha Cross, Romeo 18 left, and contact ground, 0.65 at the bridge. American 3334, just cross 18 left, and ground 5 at the bridge. American 3334.
Mark Sr., hello from Columbia, Tennessee. Rochelle Sutcliffe, another amazing night for plane spotting, checking in from McKinney, My folks are watching from up in southeast Iowa, so hello to the elders of Rochelle Sutcliffe. Sarah says, I saw lots of tugs at Boston. Sarah's an avid plane spotter. See, I guess we can't see. The grass has kind of impaired our vision as far as the ground activities in front of the plane. There's another UPS plane on the radar. 767, and I see I believe a Saab over here. I'm going to swing around to this. It's an Ameriflight, I believe it is. No, I'm sorry, that's not a Saab. That's a Fairchild Swearingen Merlin IVA. Other information about this particular aircraft not on display. It's now scooting across runway 18 right. Looks like it's got the clearance to go go past runway 18 left. Where is it going? I don't know. It's a cargo plane, as you can probably guess. I don't know if it's always been a cargo plane, but it is now. I'm just gonna see if we can see if it's gonna ease on over to the east side or take off over here. It'd be nice to see this take off. There's the east tower there in the background.
And flight 7238, runway 18 left on the way.
Joshua Leclerc saying good evening. Boatstone observing that there's a lot of weight forward with how the main gear is. Oh, where'd it go? I do believe we're going to have a takeoff.
And flight 7238, turn right at 240, maintain 2000 to runway 18 left, turn takeoff. Hey, left turn takeoff on departure, flight runway 240 on the departure at 2000, flight 7238. American 2899, hold short to runway 18 left to Whiskey Lima. Hotel 1 at 14, runway 229. American 2108, visual 18 right. American 2108, runway 18 right to land, wind 170 at 14, gust 20. 18 right, clear to land, American 2108. Mark Tech 680, left at Alpha 5, and then taxi via Bravo and Charlie to the ramp.
And it gets photobombed by a 747.
American 2099, Whiskey Lima, cross from 18 left and contact right off 185. On Whiskey Lima, cross 18 left. American 324 at Alpha, cross from 18 left, contact ground 0.65.
I'll have to pause here for the arrival of a CRJ. Coming in from Killeen, Texas. Anna says, the Queen says, I will not be outshone.
American 2064, Romeo 1, right to the land.
And it's a plane so big, and it's relatively close to us, and we have a kind of a lens that does not go very wide, so we can just barely squeeze that plane in that shot. I see Waz Radio is here with us. Warren, our announcer. Hello to you, Warren. Rucha 659 says good night from Brazil. Channel member Hans Olav Mork with the greetings. As Flight 2108 comes in from Phoenix in the background, Airbus A321. Yeah, let's see. So this plane's going to Louisville, but we'll see what happens. It's on a trajectory to take off from here on the west side, which is not the norm. But I'm not sure. I think the Dash 8 747s I don't think they go over the bridge ordinarily. The Dash 400 747s do. I don't think the Dash 800s
American 576, Romeo 18 left on avoid.
or 8s.
American 576, full short of Romeo 18 left. Full short left. American 1832, Romeo 18 right to the
Well, we're always happy when we can squeeze in a 747 on a broadcast from DFW.
ABS 751 heavy, Romeo 18 left on avoid. American 2108, traffic holds, Whiskey Lima cross, Romeo 18 left, give way to company on Fox, contact ground 25. Whiskey Lima cross 18 left, give way to company on Fox, over to ground 85, American 2108. Ground with 6262 at Alpha cross, Romeo 18 left, contact ground 0.65 in the bridge. Left on that, American 2074, contact departure, good night. Whiskey, good night, American 2074. Tower, American 1556. Hello, checked in. Oh, this American 576, we're ready with it. Thank you. American 2064, taxi via Echo Alpha, hold short of Romeo 18 left.
Mateo's Gardening Service with a $2 super chat. Hey, Walt, I'm making hamburgers and fries, and you're making me hungry. Thank you for that.
APS 751 heavy, RNAV 2, Sparrow, Romeo 18 left, clear for takeoff. RNAV Sparrow, clear to go 1.
It's unusual. There's a plane coming, an American Airlines plane, Flight 1832, coming in from BFK Airport in Denver. I am unfamiliar with that. It's coming in at the same time as the 747 is going out. So I don't, and there it is there. I don't know if, I'd have to look that up. Is that a new destination? It's Flight 1832, which is not a special operation number. You know, like a plane that's carrying no passengers, or so maybe it's a charter. Follow it and see if it goes to a terminal. So this Queen of the Sky off to its home base in Louisville, home of the Kentucky Derby.
American 1832, Whiskey Lima cross, Romeo 18 left in contact right on 185. Whiskey Lima cross, 18 left, 185 on the other side, American. UPS 751 heavy, contact departure, good night. Good night, UPS 751 heavy.
It is Runway DFW, live from Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport. May the 4th be with you. How do you like our fake Star Wars music? I know it's kind of cheesy, isn't it? It's Star Wars Day. So, happy Star Wars Day to you. Live long and prosper, as they don't say on Star Wars. Okay, the sprinklers, I'm happy to report, have gone off from their position just a few feet to the west of us. I don't see any others that have been triggered yet. That's my fear, but we'll see. What are we looking at there? Flight 1771 off to Las Vegas. Well, we're here. We're still here. We're not wet yet, so that's good. We are happy to have you with us for another edition of Runway DFW Live. Brandon Rabbit says that music is giving off Spaceball vibes. I think you're right about that. Rudy likes it. Linda Kavinsky likes it. Roxy Sage likes the animated lightsabers. That's fun to do. And Chip says no overdoing a 5th on the 4th. And Mark J. Obi-Wan Cannoli, may the ricotta be with you. They've gone plaid. There's a line from Spaceballs. I guess we've got Spaceballs 2 coming up. Mel Brooks, at age 99. I guess he'll be 100 by the time that comes out. I guess it's in production now, Spaceballs 2. Rick Moranis back in the cast, coming out of retirement. How bad could it be? We've got a UPS 767 about to touch down from Columbia in South Carolina. It's flight 9747. You're not looking at it now. I'm going to switch over to it here in a sec. Guess we finally achieved sunset here. I didn't see what time. I know it's after 8 o'clock when the sun sets. I don't know precisely. I didn't check the time today. Waiting for the lights to come on here. And in case you're wondering, yes, it's windy here today. The airport telling us 77 degrees, overcast, wind out of the south at 18 miles an hour. So we're in South Flow. Today, at this airport, there have been 32 flights canceled, 2%, and more than 20% of flights here have been delayed today.
Okay, sir. As you go to make that turn, that vehicle, well, they should move. I don't know if they're on the frequency or not. Stand by.
The aviation stylings of the 767.
Envoy 3827, visual approach 1 right.
Envoy 3380, contact departure unit.
Departure 33.
American 2321 at Alpha Cross from L1 left, contact ground 165 to the bridge. Alpha Cross 1 left, down 165 to the bridge. Okay, Tower 8596 heavy now, Whiskey Mike Cross, Romeo 18 left, hold short of Romeo 18 right. Whiskey Mike Cross 18 left, hold short 18 right, Tower 85. 9747 heavy, Whiskey Kilo with Charlie to the ramp. Kilo, Charlie. Check 666, taxi via Bravo and Charlie, and remains at frequency for now.
There's a 15-year-old 767.
596 heavy traffic on a 3.5 mile final, Romeo 18 right. Continue now via Whiskey Mike Cross, Romeo 18 right.
Looks like you've got American 1110 to Bakersfield. It's an Airbus A320, 16-year-old aircraft.
Around the corner there under Charlie, you're going to see an opposite direction Qatari 777.
Pointed to the south.
Just making the turn off of Whiskey Mike. Get waited there for a while to get over there. American 1110, Darnett to Lauren, Romeo 18 left, clear for takeoff. Darnett to Lauren, 18 left, clear for takeoff.
757 Chip says, whenever I land at LAX and see myself on the AVL 24-hour stream, I think of the scene in Spaceballs where they're watching themselves. I'll go back and rewatch that. It was clear Mel Brooks was having a pretty good time with that movie.
Line up and wait, 18 left, American 499.
There goes off to Bakersfield. And I do want to say thank you to DFW Airport, whoever decided to stop the sprinklers where they were. I hope that will bear out. Here comes that 767. Chip says, I believe the 767 freighter will still be in production next year. Yeah, I'm not sure what the, do they even have a cutoff date? I don't know. It's nice to know. I like to linger on these UPS planes because it's as close as we get to the action here. We got a little spoiled by the Love Field, the new Love Field observation area, where you literally can almost reach out and touch the wingtips of the planes as they go by you. It's really close up.
One left on plate on with this 735. Make a 499, got export, can we go in?
X499, good.
Envoy 3735, RNAV to Lair, 111, good take up. Lair, 18 left, good take up. Package 2409, you just started 111, left wait. 1 left lane up and wait, ready to 2409. Go 6470, 10
Haven't been here on a Monday recently. I don't know. I mean, usually by the time we clear out, which is around midnight, more often than not, either all of the UPS planes will have departed, or maybe one will be left over. But I don't know if it's different on Monday or not. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Looks like 8 planes altogether. You see 5 there, and there's 3 others out of sight. Mark G454, Twin Jet member now for 8 months. Giddy up, Walt. Runway DFW mods and chat fam. Thank you, Mark. Kevin says we got a Kalita 747-400 coming in at 9:14 p.m. Why, that's less than an hour from now. Mark G says coyote check. I haven't seen. See, you guys are usually the first to see the coyotes. I'm squinting at little 2-inch screens here. You're looking at big 75-inch living room screens sometimes. So, and then by the time you alert me, it's usually gone past because I can't see what you're seeing in real time. On the back tail of this Frontier Airbus A320, we've got Summer the Swan. This is headed off to Denver. Oh, I think what's going on here? Maybe it's not going right away, is it? See how close can we get to Summer? There we go. Galena 1122 says hello, and I say hello back. So Chip says Boeing is no longer taking orders for 767s. You'll have to order a 777-8 freighter. On the radar right now, we've got a Qatar Cargo 777. Which will be shortly taking off for Liège in Belgium. I think the last time we saw that plane, it took off here on the west side. It's a Super Cargo Master coming in from Abilene, Texas. We may have to give it a belated. Ooh. So this applies. This jingle applies to that Super Cargo Master we just saw.
$1988.
Not to that plane. So yeah, 38-year-old Super Cargo Master. Swanee, still waiting to take off.
Go 6405.
Parker says, here at Founders Plaza, I can reach out and touch the temporary fence. It's still there.
Runway 18 left, line up and wait on boy.
The grass on the other side of the temporary fence appears to be pretty well established by now. They put sod in there on the hilly area, and I don't know. I don't know what their schedule is. Kevin says you've also had a Korean Air cargo from Seoul coming in at 11:41, a 747-8. We say hello to Devin Barnes, a subscriber, checking in from Melbourne, Australia. Chip telling Brandon Rabbit, wait till you see the new 777. It's a gorgeous aircraft. Got American 3198, an Airbus A319 coming in from Oklahoma City. Let's see if we can get this on our view screen here.
2993, or now the 2 B Park, 18 left, the take off. Somebody 2993, or now the B Park, different take off, 18 left. Frontier 2631, because turning 1 left on Hawaii. 1 left on Hawaii, Frontier flight 2631. Go 6405, kind of 47, go.
Alex Airside, one of our channel members. Good evening, Walt. Aren't you traveling across the pond soon? That will not be until September. September is when I go on my now annual foray to Los Angeles, the Cranky Dork Fest weekend, and then followed by a trip to Korea to see my son and to share the activity at Seoul Incheon International Airport.
Frontier 2631, RNAV QB Park, 18 left, to pick up. RNAV B Park, 18
And if you're ever at Incheon, be sure to check out, look it up, you'll find it on the map, Air Refresh, which is a plane spotting haven. It's a really cool place. Have a 2 Frontier shot here in a second. Saw it briefly. Oh, the lights have come on here at Founders Plaza.
Tower goes to 349, visual.
Goes to 349, because Tower 1 right for the lane, 17019.
An emergency vehicle on its way on a mission of mercy somewhere.
Tiger 3198 at Alpha Cross, 21 left over the bridge, contact ground point 651 downhill. Cross at 18 left at Alpha.
Here is S-35 Bonanza pilot. Good evening, Walt and Windy Mods from Adak, Alaska. I've been to places with little to do or an air crew, but watching the grass grow is the most exciting thing here, it seems. Good to come home tomorrow. Boy, S-35 Bonanza pilot is a pilot, and he pilots planes much bigger than the S-35 Bonanza. Among them, well, I can't even begin to tell you how many planes what different planes he's piloted. I think the last time we heard from him was in, he was in Chile, I think, South America. So he's always ferrying planes to and fro. There's that other Frontier plane we saw a moment ago.
3999.
This one's going to San Francisco.
Sorry, 18 left, line up away, Frontier Flight 3999.
On its tail, Royal the Harpy Eagle. Let's see if we can get a shot of that. It's nicely illuminated tonight. It's an Airbus A321 off to the city adjacent to the bay. There's that Eagle. And you hear the emergency siren there, a fire truck. Not a crash truck, which would be deployed if there was some kind of an aircraft incident.
Go at 6472, Echo Alpha, hold short 1 left. Echo Alpha, hold short 1 left.
Kevin says Qantas Flight 22 getting ready to push back. Flight 22 going to Melbourne on a 7879, so we should have 2 Qantas departures this evening. That one and the big A380 back to Sydney.
Back is to 239.99, RNAV, CP Park, 18 left, Pacific takeoff. RNAV, Park, 18 left, Pacific takeoff, Frontier Flight 39.99. Go at 6225, Center Export, have a good night. Over to Baguio, yes, that's fine.
Got AJ Ryder here. He helps us spot the planes. So thank you, AJ Ryder.
Envoy 3567, D2 China 1 left, out of way. Envoy 3567, runway 1 left, out of way. 1 left, man, 1 over 35.
And in the background there is Terminal F, the new Terminal F, which is now well under construction. It should be welcoming planes next year sometime. It will be the 6th commercial passenger terminal here.
39.99, got export, have a good night. Over to Bucky, 39.99, good night. Envoy 3567, RNAV to B Park, 1 left, pick up. RNAV Park, 1 left, pick up.
Rutra 659 says, I don't know if our airline like Azul Al Ghul do a direct flight to Dallas, but if they did, it would be good. Well, I don't think it does. I think I'd know about it if it did. Let's see where these emergency vehicles are assembling here.
Those are 349, Gulf 8, hold shortly, 1 left.
This one seems to be parked in front of Terminal B. And I don't see what it might be interested in there. Do not know. Channel member Robert Bloom says hello to Walt and chat. USA 123 Prime. American Airlines is going to Brazil. Call sign flight 963 will board in at 9 p.m. to Sao Paulo. Push back there. Damien Wan says hello there. Nice to see you again now that it's around 6:35 p.m. in Hawthorne, California. Do you have a question? Hi.
I'm just observing whatever you're doing. You have a channel?
Yes, it's Runway DFW on YouTube.
Oh, let me subscribe.
Oh, well, thank you. Well, let me give you a sticker. Would you like a sticker? As a reminder of this special occasion.
2003, descending when it left on a voice.
Thank you.
So you record this every day? Oh, this is the live?
It's live, yes.
Live?
Yes, live right now. Beth F. Hey, Walt, long time no see. I've been terribly busy of late and haven't been able to watch any live shows or do any drawings. Hope you're doing well. Gotta run now. Enjoy your night. Beth, so good to see you again. We always enjoyed your drawings, so if you ever have a chance to send some our way, we'll be happy to share them with our viewers.
Envoy 3804, kind of export, have we going? I'll put part traffic going on with 804.
I see Rudy's still with us. LA plane spotter. Rudy, don't forget, if you ever find yourself in Dallas, look us up. We'd be happy to see you. Brian says, I love the Runway DFW sticker. I have it on my fishing tackle box. Chip saying goodnight to us. Chip, so good to see you. Chip, one of our Quadjet channel members and favorite people to hang out with. Just to the south of us. Got to push back. 757. It is flight 753 UPS going to Chicago Rockford International Aeropuerto. Tug is withdrawing. You're on your own, 757. So Beth says, I do have some great photos I took a week ago. Did a little high altitude spotting. I can send them over for you to look at whenever. Be happy to look at them. You know where to send them. Do we still have our email? Yeah, there's our email. Walt at runwaydfw.com. That's our email if you've got anything to send our way.
2003, kind of export, have a good one. Departure 2003.
Kevin says flight 81 is number 2 for landing. And that would be flight 81 if flight radar 24 is correct. Flight 81 coming in from London Heathrow at 777-300ER. We'll be on the lookout for that. Christopher Crooks, I think you are feeling the same way a lot of us do about Spirit Airlines. Now, I never got to fly on Spirit Airlines. But a lot of people counted on it for low-cost fares, and their presence, even if you didn't fly on Spirit, helped moderate the airfares of other carriers. And in fact, we mentioned this on Saturday's show. If you look at what the other big airlines are doing, American and United, they all now have very basic economy fares, which get you almost nothing. You can't, carry on, no bags, no assigned seating, but you get on the aircraft, and that's kind of what Spirit helped pioneer, along with some European airlines. So I'm keeping an eye on the big 777. We've got an American Eagle plane coming in from Des Moines, Iowa, ahead of it. So it'll be about 2 or 3 minutes before we see the London arrival.
Thank you, 1406. You have the traffic 12 o'clock, 2 miles at a 2900 in sight.
Oh, thank you, LA plane spotter Rudy.
Thank you, 1406. Maintain this.
Rudy, you are a delight. We look forward to all of your stuff online. Rudy's got several social media accounts, LA Plane Spotter, Instagram. I think you're on YouTube. And so be sure to check those out. And you know, Rudy's a pretty busy guy with all his school stuff.
Negative local 7 Alpha Tango crossing, when right, taxi to the rear.
And I know your students are in awe of you, Mr. Silva. Yes, Parker, we're about to check it out because this plane's about to shine its headlights towards us, I believe. The one that we're looking at here, this 757 UPS. And it is now time for us, there it goes. See, I told you. Well, it's not time for us to swing this big guy around to catch the arrival from London. Here on Runway DFW on a windy Monday night. 8:42 is the local time. Flight 81 left Heathrow 9 hours and 36 minutes ago.
2454, you just turn 20 right to the lane, 17010. 20 right, clear to land there, 2454.
Regrettably, we don't have any 757 passenger planes on a regularly scheduled basis here at DFW. Occasionally we'll see a charter, but for the most part, any 757s we see are cargo aircraft. Crossing now the incoming runway 18, right? Always fun to see the 757 take off. Thank you, Beth F. We will look forward to seeing your photographs. Christian Legao, do you see any of the yellow Spirit airplanes docked at the airport? If not, where do they send them? Well, they are in a part of the airport we cannot see. There are some here, a handful of them. I think somebody said 5. And they will be ferried out eventually.
Now that's going to go on the visual by lane.
Direct 446, Center Export, have a good night. Envoy 3937, RNAV, QB Park, lane 18 left, 6 signal.
We have a takeoff on it, but it's on at B Park, Envoy 3937.
11 1104, detail turn 111 on a way. Runway 111, are you 2351, detail turn 17018, 181 air turn land, 181 air land.
I do believe I see the Qatar 777 freighter. See if we can zero in on that. Well, it's behind this UPS 767. If am I right about this? No. Sorry. It appears to be an American 777 there in the background. And did the Qatar ever move out, or it's not on the radar anymore?
Taxi Echo and Whiskey Juliet, hold short 111. Echo Whiskey Juliet, hold short 181 there. Envoy 3937, got export.
Now I misidentified this plane, of course. It's a 757. This is going to Ontario, California, flight 769.
$19.97.
And you're looking at a 28-year-old aircraft from the 20th century. It hasn't blasted us with its headlight yet, has it? Alright, we're waiting for the headlight. This is most unusual.
1104, can I export them? Good night.
No headlights. Okay.
UPS 753, RNAS, UP Park, 1811, Fifth takeoff. 1811, Fifth takeoff, RNAS, UP Park. X2353, Echo Alpha, hold short 1811.
Got a Cessna Grand Caravan coming at us.
1994.
It took off from Tyler, Texas, just shy of an hour ago. Tyler's in East Texas. Oh, looky here. It's the flight to Melbourne. Qantas, flight 22, I believe it is. 7879 Dreamliner. The Spirit of Australia.
American 1658, got export. UPS 753, got export. 753, good, American 2550, air request 2351, hold short of runway 18 left to Golf C. Hold short 18 left to Golf C, American 2351. Qantas 22 heavy, RNAV to Laren, runway 18 left to takeoff, wind 170 at 10, just 18. RNAV to Laren, metric takeoff 130. West 364, DFW After Dark, runway 2 left, runway 18 left on the voice, traffic will cross. 18 left, line up and wait 30.
Oh, I bumped the tripod.
American X-ray DFW Tower, Zulu cross runway 18 left, hold short of runway 18 right, Scott is holding in position.
Cross 20 left, hold short 20 right, Zulu, cross 7 Alpha X-ray.
Second 2454, cross runway 18 left at Whiskey Juliet, kind of ground 25. Cross 20 left, Whiskey Juliet 85, American 2454. American 2351, cross runway 18 left at Gulf East, and contact ground 25. Cross runway 20 left, Gulf East, ground 25, American 24. American 2353, cross runway 18 left at Alpha, ground 165, Alpha 3.
Okay, crew cross 18 left at Alpha, we'll switch over to ground 0.85 and switch from there.
65 on that.
Alright, 65 for me.
UPS 769, near to the tower traffic, 8 out, cross runway 18 right at Yankee, or correction at Whiskey Foxtrot, hold for the runway 18 left. Cross 20 right, Whiskey Foxtrot, hold short 18 left, UPS 769. 20, heading on the 20. Local 7 out, X-ray cross runway 18 right at Zulu, taxi Charlotte, sorry.
Crossing 20 right, Charlie and Ram, Miracle 7 Alpha X-ray.
Thank you for that, AJ Ryder.
Tower American 7 miles south on the visual 1
For the runway 18 left at Gulf East.
Lock.
American 2198, take the high speed Whiskey Kilo closed on the other side. Hold for the runway 18 left at Gulf East.
Okay, high speed, hold short 1 left at Gulf East.
Ravi Batista wishing everybody a happy Star Wars Day. I don't get to play that all the time. So, there you go. Thank you, Damian Juan. Thank you, Boatstone. Austin, no, those are all of our Star Wars sound-alike songs are not from anything that is copyrighted. We got them from a source that provided music for radio stations back in the day. And they would use those to concoct commercials that kind of sound like things like that, that sound like popular tunes, but aren't quite. Kevin says American Flight 80 has pushed back from, I'm guessing, Terminal D. Flight 80 at 777-300ER going to London Heathrow. This is a Embraer 175, American Eagle 3611 going to Abilene, Texas.
Traffic is holding in position. Cross runway 18 left at Gulf Bay, kind of ground 45, do that.
Cross 20 left at Gulf Bay, ground 0.85.
And with you as well, Lyric the Game Boy. Looks like we've got, I think,
tower, 4176, visual 18.
Got the UPS 757 about ready to take off to Ontario Airport in California. Flight 769er. I said niner. Josh Aldrich, good evening from downtown Dallas. Hello, Josh. Why, you're not where you're supposed to be. I got distracted by Josh. Let's pick up on this 757. Here we go. Well, welcome, Josh. That's right, you did say you were coming to Dallas for, I guess, meetings or work. Glad to have you in the Metroplex. On a windy Monday night. Josh, did you get to check out the new Love Field viewing area?
Go with 4916 on FCD Park, when I want to let's pick up. Next 4143, due to Batero, with 17011, Judge 18, runway 18 left, on a void.
Rutra wants to know someday if I wanted to do some spotting at St. Martin. I guess it's where the airplanes fly. You can like reach out and touch the airplanes as they fly over you on the beach. And I was once not far from St. Martin. This was many years ago. Went to an island called what was that called? I'll think of it. Frontier Flight 1961 going to Las Vegas in Airbus A321neo. Pike the Sea Otter is on the tail of that one.
Go with 4916, cut it first.
Next incoming flight, number 175, flight 4176, American Eagle, from, where's this from? I think it's from Cedar Rapids in Iowa.
Flight 1961, RNAV speed park, runway 18 left, pick up. RNAV, park 18 left, American 806, station to Darren, I 18 left, on the void. 18 left, line of void, American 8.
Michael Schwarzkopf says, I remember standing in line for a couple of hours in 1977 to see the brand new Star Wars movie with my brother in Colorado Springs. It was a phenomenon, that's for sure. Here goes the Sea Otter.
Runway 13 right, clear to land. Change to line frequency on 124.15, 2415. American 806, RNF to Laren, runway 18 left, take up. RNF Laren, 18 left, take up, 19. Runway 3569, you to Batero, when 17014, goes 19, runway 18 left, on the void. 18 left, line up to wait, on board 3569.
Well, it's that time again, just after 9 o'clock here in the central time zone of the USA. You'll get tired of this before the evening's over. May the 4th be with you, live from DFW International Airport. It's Runway DFW. Yeah, those are lightsabers. It makes me laugh anyway. Yeah, it's not the real Star Wars music. It's a reasonable facsimile to make you feel like you are hearing it. Well, thank you for tuning in. We'll be here with you for hopefully another couple of hours if the sprinklers hold off. And we do look forward to seeing some big international flights departurating later this evening. Hey, we didn't talk about this yet. We learned in the last couple of days that Fiji Airways has elected to end its DFW service later this year. They'll be still flying here for another couple of months, I think till the fall, but they have decided that they're going to deploy their aircraft elsewhere, and that's kind of a shame because it was a pretty exciting that they came here. I think it was their longest flight for Fiji, but yeah, Fiji is going away. American 2924 from San Diego and Airbus A321 is coming on down right now. Plane taking off here.
American 1873, due to Madeira with 17012, does 19, runway 18 right, middle land, hold short attack to Bravo, cross the traffic. Third lane 18 right, and hold short Bravo, American 1830. The envoy for 13 right will get right back to you. American 1711, traffic is holding.
There goes flight 1689. American Airlines, as you can tell.
American 1711, cross 18 left.
That is off to Phoenix, Arizona.
American 163 cross runway 18 left at Whiskey Lima, kind of ground 25, also only please. American 2924 cross runway 18 left at Golf 8, kind of ground 25.
Cam the Fisherman saying good evening. Chris and Grace, channel member, says Fiji's loads were in the 50s, 50% at DFW, and their yields were much lower than Qantas's. You know, I looked at the fares. Fiji had some pretty good fares if you wanted to go to Fiji or even onward to make a connection to New Zealand or to Australia, but wasn't working out for them financially. So an Alaska plane over there, Alaska flight 549 to Seattle, MX 9. You can see the tail there. We're about to see the departure of Air Transport International, a 767. It's parked over at UPS. About to back out. UPS has engaged the services of this airline and other cargo airlines to kind of fill the gap until it gets some planes to replace its now retired fleet of MD-11s. There's a 767-300ER passenger conversion.
On board 3869 at Golf 8, hold short of runway 18 left. Golf 8 short 18 left, envoy 3869. American 2920, are you parking east or west?
1998.
20 at Bravo, hold short of runway 18 break. Bravo short of 18 right,
so it's going to do a little disappearing act behind the fence there. Not too much to the livery of this aircraft, as you can see. Pretty much all white, except where it says Air Transport. Kevin's getting a little yawny, so we say goodnight to Kevin. Kevin, thank you for hanging out with us here. Chris and Grace says, on a positive note, Royal Air Jordanian is increasing its service to DFW to daily on June 2nd from 4 times weekly. I hadn't heard that. That's well, that kind of helps fill the gap.
DFW Tower Envoy 3493 visual, one right.
Convoy 3869, traffic is holding in position. Cross runway 18 left at Golf 8, at ground 25 on the other side.
Alright, cross 20 left to Golf 8.
Got an assortment of aircraft waiting for takeoff.
Hold short of taxi, Bravo for crossing traffic.
When you're right, certainly. Sure, Bravo with
A couple of American Eagle.
49 export, we'll see.
What happened to that Alaska plane? Is it still over there? Did I miss it?
American 1873, cross runway 18 left at Whiskey Lima. Taxi via Foxtrot.
We're gonna do this here real quick. This is over on the east side. It's the American Airlines flight to Sao Paulo, Brazil. Just took off from the east side runway.
Cross 20 right at Bravo, and hold short 1 left American 2920.
It's a 7878 Dreamliner, flight 963. Damien Mon says, Walt, remember when I told you I was going on a very morning plane spotting? Well, I went on a morning plane spotting at 10:30 p.m. 10:30 p.m. Okay. You're running a little late. Sarah, I think you're right about that FedEx will be starting up its MD-11s later this month. Now, FedEx did operate its 787s, I'm sorry, its MD-11s here to its facility in Dallas. However, they were almost always out of our sight because they always landed and took off from the other side of the airfield. Occasionally, very occasionally, we'd see one over here. Let's look at downtown Dallas. The green building is the Bank of America Tower. The building to the left of it on your screen is the Walt building with the big W on it. No, just kidding about that. And then there's the East Control Tower there. Parker's a little bit sad about Fiji checking out. You know, it's got to make sense financially. While we wait for some big aircraft, I think it's time that we salute our channel members, as we try to do on every broadcast. So we'll put in that clock there. We will punch this button and we'll say thank you to all of the Runway DFW channel members. That'll wake you up. All right. We start our list with our Runway DFW sponsor, James Webb. Thanks so much, James, for everything you do for this here channel. And now we thank we start off with the Runway DFW Quadjet members. This list was prepared at 11 a.m. this morning, so if you've become a member since then, watch for your name on an upcoming broadcast. Thanks to our Quadjet members, 757 Chip, Alan J, Alan Silva, Alaska Plane Spotter, Angela Smith, Anna the Dispatcher, Beaker and Honeydew, Becky England, Bev A, Brian D, Charlie Bowles, Christopher Bashford, Chuck TXK. Thanks to Cimarol Aviation, Cloudy Sayers, Cubs win. Darren Cirillo. David Rutherford. Quadjet channel members Deeg, Doug Jackson, Dronoki, Dwayne C, Eric Coupe, Ernesto Vasquez, Garlic Toast Life, Goose 032, Hagler 17. Thank you to Harrison Kaufman, James Webb, Jet Streamer, Joanne Iddings, John Lippman, John Gregory, Josh Aldrich, who's lurking in the Metroplex, Judd Goldberg, Ken Schmidt, Kevin Kelly, KS Abge, Lori M, M1ZZKT, Michael Flannery, Michelle RS, Mike G, Once Upon a Time, Only Planes Network, Parker, Paul S1188, Quadjet members Pete Nordine, Payathon, Raina Taylor, Richard Hamby, Rich F, Rick Hoyler, Rick Zirk, Robert Brune, S35 Bonanza Pilot. Big thanks to Sarah Deal, to Skittles, Steve Lundaby, Texas Girl, who's headed, I think, to Colorado, The Grinch, Tim Swearingen, TNT Oh My, and Will Hutchison. Those are our Quadjet channel members. And now you'll see the names as we continue our broadcast of our Tri-Jet and Twin Jet members. Thanks to each of you for all you do for Runway DFW. That's the Air Transport International 767. It's going to Louisville, and this one looks like it's going to be going over the bridge to the east side.
And back with you, 2415, and I'll go ahead and look
It's got a whiff of the jet fuel. We have a new Quadjet member to add to the list. Official Weatherman Josh. Thank you, Josh. Well, Kat casts a vote for Dallas Love Field. So, don't worry, we'll be back. And so Josh says we just popped into your live tab, so why not subscribe? Appreciate that. I couldn't get over there in time to follow that plane down. We're battling the wind on your behalf here at Runway DFW. Happy to have you with us on this Monday night.
Roger, hold short 18 left on voice. American 789, traffic is holding a position, cross runway 1
Golf 8, ground 25. Runway 35, 75, cross 21 left to Golf 8, ground 25.
Clear to cross 20 left to Golf 8 on Boeing 35.
Number 3459, got it, point it up.
Hey, Lyric Game Boy, thank you for that heads up. 747 on the way in. Coming in from Las Vegas, flight 2864. Photobombed. I think that plane's going to pause for takeoffs on 18 left. Aw, thanks, Rohit. Future career? I don't know. So it looks like that Air Transport International is headed over to the east side for its next assignment. Another 767 warming up next door to us at UPS. This one's off to Ontario Airport in California. A 4-year-old 767-300 freighter. Hello, Jeffrey. Pleasure to have you with us. Waz Radio is still with us from Sydney, Australia. The voice of Runway DFW. Let me see, we should be very close to the Kalita Air 747-400 coming in. So I will pause the music for that. This is coming in from Chicago O'Hare. It's arriving a little earlier than scheduled. It's on an 800-mile trip from Chicago. Left the Windy City 2 hours ago. Bound for another Windy City. dare say that we can compete with Chicago in terms of wind today. So Kalita Air coming up next. Ah, peeking through the shrubbery.
Good evening, I'll 3660, visual wind right.
Public 3660, Houston, Sarah, constellation turbulence, heavy Boeing 747 and short final. Wind 1607, runway 18 right, clear to line.
Wind right clearly, and I'm 2660.
Classic look.
Public 4003, Canard heading 190, runway 18 left, clear to take up.
190, clear to take off, 14,003, 10,000.
761 heavy, here to the Terra Cross, runway 18 right at Whiskey Foxtrot, hold short of runway 18 left, traffic on a 5-mile final. Public Aircraft American 3294, here to the Terra Cross, will cross down field, runway 18 left on Boy.
20 left on Boy, American 3294.
How sweet it is.
Taxi 1203, cross, runway 18 left at Whiskey Lima, correction at Whiskey Mike, kind of ground 25.
Clear to cross, 20 left, Whiskey Mike, 25 minutes left, thank you, American 1203.
Public 3542, cross, runway 1 left at Bravo, kind of ground 25.
First line up to Bravo, ground 5, on Boy 3542.
American 2368, cross, runway 1 left at Alpha, kind of ground 25, top of the bridge.
Cross 20 left on Alpha, 25 on top of the bridge, American 20.
4 is greater than 2.
It's
our mantra here at Runway DFW.
Monitor ground 185.
It's definitely going long, is it not?
0.85 for the monitor. Public 3729, here's the Terra, wind 170 at 10, runway 18 right for the land.
I think it's going to Arlington at this point.
Next 3294, RNAT to be parked, runway 18 left, let's pick up.
RNAT to be parked, 18 left.
Could use a tail light.
Public 3783, here's the Terra, wind 160 at Gunner, runway 18 left on the Boy.
20 left on Boy, I'm 3783.
And that's all we'll see of that, at least for now. Rosa Ura Regada, good evening, watching from Brazil. We're very happy to have you with us on this Monday night. Red Bark 9 said, just saw the American Flight 963 to Sao Paulo fly over my place here in East Texas. We kind of caught that as it was leaving on the east side here. Matt Simmons says, you guys see a few Spirit planes are heading from Fort Lauderdale and Miami to Phoenix for storage. Of course, Fort Lauderdale was the headquarters of Spirit. Official weatherman Josh giving us the we almost need, where do we have that? There we go. That's our weather jingle. 20 kilometers per hour southerly breeze. Current temperature 25.3 degrees Celsius, 73 degrees Fahrenheit. Thank you for that. Nitty gritty. It is kind of a busy night here at DFW Airport. I never know what to expect on a Monday. So we've got two UPS 767s, which will be departing presently. Here is one of them. Well, the other one is still kind of over here. It's just backed out. This one again is going to Ontario, California. The one that just backed out will be dispatched to Louisville. Christian Legao with some information about that Kalita airplane we just saw. Got that plane from UPS, who originally got it from American Airlines in 1984. It was a passenger plane from 1971 to 1984. Wow. Daniel, I've not spotted any military planes here at DFW recently. They do come in occasionally, but again, I'm only here 2 or 3 times a week for several hours at a time, so.
Traffic off your tail is landing on 18 right, runway 18 left on the void. 3729, hold short of runway 18 left, dead Gulf East.
So here's this next 767 about to make its way out of the bullpen here. This one going to Louisville probably will make a hard right turn here and get on the pathway to the east side. Official weatherman, you don't have to apologize for anything. We're the odd ones out here in the U.S., are we not? We've now exhausted our list of members. Thanks to each one of you for helping keep us on the air. Much appreciated. I think we've got UPS headed out now to Ontario.
American Local 3 Mike Charlie, DFW traffic is holding in position. Cross runway 18 left, is Zulu, hold short of runway 18 right. 3 Mike Charlie, on Zulu, cross 18 left, hold short of 18 right. Tower FedEx 1058, 9 miles out, 18 right. FedEx 1058, DFW Tower 17013, runway 18 right, clear to land. Clear to land, 18 right, FedEx 1058. Runway 3729, cross runway 18 left, at Gulf 8, and ground 485. Cross lane left, Gulf 8, over the ground, 486. Runway 3660, cross runway 18 left at Whiskey Lima, to the ground 185. Whiskey Lima, cross lane left, ground 85, envoy 3660. UPS 761 Heavy, connect Sports, good night. 761 Heavy, connect.
So Josh letting us know that the winds will decrease over the next hour. I praise the airport gods for that. But we'll stay from the south. Just a polite FYI. Well, that's a very nice thing to know. Diminishing winds. But I think I'm gonna go get my windbreaker because it's windy. Spirit Airlines RIP says, hello, fellow spotters. Anyone else here from Missouri? Okay, so I'm going to go off mic for a second, go get my windbreaker, and I'll be right back. I'll pop some music on here for you whilst I am away from the mic.
High speed and hold short line left at Gulf 8, 2320 RNS Seaport, runway 1 left, let's take off. RNS Seaport, 20 left, let's take off. Runway 3344, near to the tower, the bus is underway, runway 1 left on board. 20 left, line up and away, on board 3344. Second 2324, connect portion. Out of our command to put in 6 minutes, 1 delay. Runway 3344, just a heads up, cross, full cross, Calcio. Roger, on board 3344. 757 heavy, traffic is holding in position, and Yankee, cross runway 1 left, to the ground 125, south bridge, all traffic off your right side on the other side, will pass behind. Cross 1 left, Yankee will contact ground. On board 3912, traffic is holding in position, cross runway 1 left, Yankee, to the ground 185, on the other side. Cross 1 left, Golf Bay, contact ground, final,
That's a little montage of model planes from the Delta Flight Museum in Atlanta. It's a fascinating thing to see. Mesmerizing, I would say.
2672 high speed and hold for number 918 left head golf.
All sorts of aircraft.
Hold short 18 left golf.
Thank you. So Brian's letting us know that the infamous FedEx 15-minute flight from Alliance Airport in Fort Worth is on the radar. What do we got coming in over here? It's oh, is this it? Come on. Is that our flight from Alliance Airport? I think it probably is. Yes, it is. It's a 757-200, flight 1058, touching down here after a 16-minute flight from, a grueling 16-minute flight from Alliance Airport in Fort Worth, just to the west of us.
Echo 4, and then hold for number 918 left at Whiskey Lima. Echo 4, hold short 18 left, that would be FedEx 1058. Almost 3344, connect departure. Departure on 3344.
1991.
20th century plane there for you. And here's the thing about this flight. In addition to it being a very short flight, 17 miles, it now has to cross from the where it is now on the southwest side of the airport. It's got to get over to the northeast side of the airport, traversing many taxiways and runways, and it's probably going to take it about 15 minutes to get there. One of your more interesting cargo flights. Parker DFW says busy controllers as always. Those folks are earning their money, indeed. Christian Legal, will we see the Qantas A380 Airbus tonight? Well, if it's leaving anywhere close to being on schedule, we will endeavor to bring that to you. Usually leaves, what, around 11 p.m. And if we look down there, we can see Turkish headed out back to Istanbul, coming out of the terminal, Terminal D. But there is the King of the Skies, Parked at Terminal D.
59, use of the Darwin 170 at 9er, just 18, runway 18 left on the boy.
One board on 18 left, American 7.
American 1669, got export, gonna.
Park today, American 1669.
So Qantas Flight 8 tonight is estimated to depart just before 11 at 10:55 p.m. It doesn't often hit the mark in our experience, but we will, short of us being impaired by, speak of the devil. Now, if you were with us earlier, you saw that there were sprinklers that went off over to the side of us over here. And as I say this,
1769, right at the Laren, runway 18 left, let's take out.
they are going off again.
American 769.
Flight 4177, use of the Darwin, traffic will cross, runway 18 left on boy.
18 left, my point on boy, 4177.
Now, they're not in a position to cause us any harm right now, but
American 348.
if they activate the bank that's next, we will be inundated. Doing a nice job of watering the temporary fence. But you can see as we look, we're looking to the west now, most of those nozzles are pointing towards the south, but the wind is blowing the spray back in what would be our direction.
American 2672, traffic
This is a runway DFW nightmare. So, Josh, it is time to implement SAMU. I don't have SAMU with us. I didn't set up for that. We had SAMU over at Dallas Love Field the other day because it's kind of a hike from the parking lot to our broadcast position. But if they switch that on over here, I gotta move very quickly. Hello, Arizona Rails channel member. We welcome you in. Dig Kingdom. I can't believe a place like this exists where you can watch planes all day. Dream come true. Well, we'll go back to watching planes, keeping our eye at the corner. We'll look at it at the corner of our eye at what's going on over there. Well, we'll go back to the planes here.
1473, wind 170 at 11, just 18, runway 18 right, clear to land, your number 1. Right, clear to land, 1473.
To number 175, American Eagle 4177.
2922, RNS,
Headed to Roswell, New Mexico.
Connect 3011, days of Terra, wind 170 at 11, just 15, runway 18 left, on board.
11 left, 30 left.
American 2922 is a MAX 8 going to Reno, Nevada. It's moving fast.
American 3011, RNS Laren, runway 18 left, let's take off.
RNS Laren, let's take off 18 left, 30 left.
Looking as though we're going to get to see Turkish head off to Istanbul from right in front of us on runway 18 left. Bully. There it is. American 3011 is going to El Paso, Texas, a 737-800. I think we'll be seeing it here. No, I guess it's already... It has escaped our attention. We'll instead look next for American 2071 going to Querétaro, Mexico, 737-800. Here on Runway DFW, live from Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport on Star Wars Day. Simon Oregon, one of our channel members, says hi all.
Flight 1425, DFW Tower, I'm most likely going to be waiting on the heavy release. Can you get to Whiskey Foxtrot? Can you get to Whiskey Foxtrot? That's my 1425, do that, Foxtrot, and hold for the runway 15. Hi, Whiskey Foxtrot, hold for runway 25. Mr. 2402, runway 18 left, on board. American 2071, coming to work there.
So here is the Turkish Dreamliner. This is a 6-year-old plane headed back to Istanbul. A flight of some 6,200 miles. Takes a little more than 11 hours to get there on average.
That's your flight 1425, runway 18 left, out of the way. Land 1 left, that's 1425. American 1473, hold short of runway 18 left at Golf B. For 18 left to Golf 8, American 1473.
YYZ saying, hope you are well. I am indeed. Sarah, the real deal. Look at that. Quadjet member for 32 months. Thank you, Sarah. Soon it will be 3 years. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Walt. I've enjoyed every minute. Thank you, Sarah. What's happened to our focus?
Booster 5402, connect Corsica. Frontier 1445, Arnett to Laren, runway 18 left, to pick up. Arnett Laren, group pick up 20 left.
Oh, look at that, Mrs. Runway DFW commenting on the sprinkler avoidance mobile unit. Got a Frontier birdie there. It's an Airbus A320neo. Off to San Diego, which I believe is a relatively new destination from here for Frontier. And that bird on the tail, Georgia the Painted Bunting. So it looks like we're going to have Turkish coming up next.
Runway 4173, you hit the tower, caution, wait, everyone, crash full cross, runway 18 left, last wait.
Repeat a minute here, runway 4173.
Runway 4173, not a problem, hold short of runway 18 left, mid-5, ready?
Hold short 18 left, hold 5 down, number.
We're going to Istanbul.
Runway 4173, we're ready.
Runway 4173, runway 18 left, not a void, cross, copy.
18 left, on a void, runway 4173.
So anyway, just a notice of warning in case we get sprinklered. Everything is going to come to a crashing halt here. Cameras will be unplugged and thrown into the car. I don't even know if I'll have time to say goodbye. So we will hope that our overlords at DFW Airport will not do that to us. The Met Gala, I forgot all about that. Why I don't even know how we have any viewers tonight. We say goodnight to Damien Wan. Thank you for hanging out with us.
Runway 4173, wind 160 at 13. RNF to Laren, runway 18 left, clear for takeoff.
RNF Laren, 18 left, clear for takeoff, runway 4173.
Alright, what's happening now? Oh, look at this. That is the Khalida Air. Now what's going on? It went to its cargo area, and now it is taxiing about. Came out of the cargo area. Has it been exiled to another cargo area? It's definitely not taking off. This is the flight that came in from Chicago O'Hare 26 minutes ago. Maybe there was no room at the inn over there at the cargo facility, and it's just kind of... Why would it drive around like that? Unless it's going to the apron to the south of Terminal D to park while it waits for a place to disgorge its cargo. I don't know. I've never seen this before. Occasionally, when UPS gets clogged up over here, there'll be a plane, sometimes two, parked out on the apron in front of it, waiting for a place to open up their cargo holds. But I'm not sure what's going on here. This plane is going down the central taxiway between runway 18 left and 18 right. Garlic Toast Life says it's gone rogue.
American 1768, RNF to Laren, runway 18 left, clear for takeoff. Clear for takeoff on 18 left.
And Freddie O says it's on a tour. And I'm not in a position to put these messages on the screen. I'm reading them though. Jeffy DH, ticket prices for the Met Gala increased from $75,000 to $100,000 each this year. I guess that's why we didn't go, Mrs. Runway DFW. That and the fact that I don't generally dress to impress. Two Tons of Love says ABX 102 is heading out of West Cargo. Maybe Calida is waiting on its stand. I guess that's possible. But just an alert, that ABX plane often comes on the radar like an hour before it leaves. Turns on its transponder early for some reason. Or maybe it's just the way the plane is built. I don't know. Iberia Flight 364 is going to Madrid on an Airbus A330-300. It has backed out of Terminal D and is on its way kind of in our direction. That is a plane which almost always goes over to the east side to take off. Back to España. Is this right? Our official weatherman, Josh, 28 km/h southerly gust approaching in 5 minutes. Well, that doesn't sound like much fun. I thought the wind was going to diminish. All right, so this plane is now taking a turn back towards the cargo terminal.
Cross runway 18 right at Zulu, give way to DHL and proceed into the ramp.
Oh, and I guess that must be right because if we look over here, this is the condiment livery. ABX Flight 102 going to Cincinnati, a 767-300ER passenger conversion. So yeah, I guess that's what must have happened. There was no room at the inn, and so Calida was steered away. We'll see it here on the left side of the screen. Is now going to park in there. I don't think I've ever seen that happen with certainly not with a 747. Just took a little tour of the airport. And again, that plane has been on the ground at Calida Air for 31 minutes. Well, let's see what happens with the ABX Air. Sometimes it'll take off from the short T on 18 left. Although it does look like it's on a trajectory to go across the bridge to the east side. And indeedy, that's what's happening there.
Welcome line 41, DFW Zulu, cross runway 18 left, cross runway 18 right.
Oh, look at this. Iberia is going to take off from over here. Flight 364 to Madrid, an Airbus A330-300, a 13-year-old wide body. So, it's a nice surprise. Although, turn on your tail light.
1358, Jacob with 170 at 13, runway 18 right, clear line. For landway right, American. At your 03 Hotel Tango, DFW, it'll be just a few moments for traffic departing the east complex. Disneyland, Dallas, Subway, ready at Hotel Tango.
Iberia 03 Hotel Tango, DFW Tower. It'll be just a few moments for conflicting traffic off the east complex.
Official weatherman. Possible quick temperature drop. I'll keep you posted. All I ask for is no sprinklers. If anybody has an in with the upper echelon of DFW Airport sprinkler management,
Next 4376, Airport Tower, 17014, runway 18 right, clear to land, constantly turbulence, the heavy Airbus will depart the ambulance.
Got that 237617, 18 right, clear to land.
Defector 1358, constantly turbulence, heavy Airbus will depart the ambulance.
uh-oh. All right, we're getting the sprinklers now. Okay. We're gonna have to sign off. I don't know what to tell you, but I can't. We can't have this inundate us here. Anyway. Well, it's been nice knowing. Yeah, I'm feeling it now. Yeah, we've got to put stuff away. So this will be a quick exit. Thank you to our mods. Thank you to our channel members. Thank you to James Webb, our channel sponsor. Thank you to our subscribers and everybody who's watching tonight. I apologize, but we've got to call it quits. I don't think we can re-establish our signal somewhere else, so we've got to go get this in the car. Thanks again. We'll be back again later this week, maybe with Samu, but that's going to do it for us. Thank you. I'll give you one last look at the sprinklers, because well, they're very powerful. And the wind is blowing the spray in our direction as they cycle around, so my apologies. All right. After dark rained out. Yes. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you soon again on Runway DFW. I got to play this one more time. May the 4th be with you.
American 1358, traffic is holding in position at Whiskey Lima, cross runway 18 left, at ground 25 set.
Clear to cross runway 11.